Alright, in this example, we're going to see if we can find the exact value of the given trig expression, and this time using a half angle formula. Now, what I notice is I'm trying to find the cosine of 75 degrees. 75 is not a unit circle angle, but I notice if I double 75, I get 150, which is a unit circle angle. So I can rewrite this expression as cosine of 150 degrees over 2, because that's equivalent to 75. And this is going to be cosine of theta over 2. This is going to be the half angle formula for cosine. And so we're going to either need to look that up or have that memorized. And it just so happens that the cosine of theta over 2 is plus or minus the square root of 1 plus cosine theta over 2. Now, one of the things that you need to notice is that there is a plus or minus out front, and that doesn't mean that there's going to be two solutions, and it also doesn't mean that you can pick whichever one you want. What that means, it means that the answer is going to be either positive or negative based on the quadrant of the original angle. So since 75 degrees is a quadrant 1 angle, that means that we want the positive square root of the answer. And so we're going to need to look up the cosine of 150. If we simplify this expression, it's going to be the square root of 1 plus cosine of 150 divided by 2. Y'all see that the theta is the numerator, which is the 150. And so we're going to have to go to the unit circle, and we're going to need to look up the x-coordinate at 150. So opening our handy-dandy unit circle, we see the x-coordinate at 150 is negative square root of 3 over 2. That's going to give me negative square root of 3 over 2. And then I'm going to need to simplify this radical expression. All right, so here we go. That's going to equal, if I get a common denominator, that's going to be 2 over 2 minus square root of 3 over 2 all over 2, which is going to be square root of 2 minus square root of 3 all over 4. And then I can split up the square root. Since I'm taking the square root of the entire fraction, I can do the square root of the top and bottom separately. And that'll be square root of 2 minus square root of 3 all over square root of 4, which is 2. And that should be the exact value of the expression. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them in the comments below. And thanks for watching.